Greetings everyone and welcome to the very first Thinky Direct. My name is Joseph Mansfield and I'm one of the puzzle experts over at thinkygames.com, and today I'm joined by our editor, Rachel Watts.
Hey everyone! Super excited to show you all the amazing selection of Thinky games we've got lined up today.
Also, a quick hello to everyone joining us from the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. We're delighted to be kicking off the event for you all, and hello to folks watching with our co-streamers. Great to have you all with us. For those who aren't familiar with our work, we're Thinky Games, a community of puzzle fans and problem solvers who want to share amazing games with as many people as possible.
We run the Thinky Awards, ThinkyCon, we write articles over at thinkygames.com, we stream over on Twitch and YouTube, and publish a bi-weekly newsletter filled with Thinky gaming news. And just this past year we've launched the database, filled with all sorts of puzzle games to help you find your next head-scratcher.
We do a lot of stuff. And now, move aside Nintendo, we're doing our very own Thinky Direct. Our goal with this event is to highlight some of the truly amazing games that would otherwise get overlooked.
Today we'll be showing you trailers, announcements and demo launches, so a big thank you to everyone who paused their Blueprints playthrough to watch the show. We promise we've got some exciting stuff to show you.
So let's begin with our first bundle of trailers featuring some brand new demos and content updates.
Hi, I'm Luke from Afterburn. We've made games such as Railbound, Invento, and Golf Peaks. And this year, we're back with a new Thinky title. Pup Champs is a tactics-inspired puzzle game about playing soccer as a team of cute dogs. Your job is moving teammates around, passing the ball between them, and scoring some amazing goals. Pup Champs starts off simple, but later on you'll encounter different kick types, hazards that will stop you from dribbling, and of course, we couldn't have a soccer game without an opposing team. The game is out now on Steam and mobile platforms, but it also plays great on the Steam Deck. Additionally, to celebrate the Thinky Direct, we've just launched an update with some extra difficult puzzles. If you've already finished everything that Pup Champs has to offer, be sure to try out these new ones. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the Direct.
Yeah, what a really exciting selection of puzzle games. I think one for me that I'm looking forward to is City of Voices, which is, it's a Golden Idol like by one of the Golden Idol devs, so very excited about that. I know it looks sweet, but I know there's going to be some devious puzzles in there, so I'm really looking forward to jumping into that.
Probably indeed. And I'm very excited to see what happens with Isles of Sea and Sky now, as well as many other people. So many of us got to that like purple snake island near the end, and there were loads of mysteries set up, and it seems like maybe it's answering some of those mysteries, which is very exciting. So many cool games that we've just seen.
Yes.
And we have more to come. So let's head over to our next batch of trailers, starting with a game releasing today.
Yay! That was great. Did you just ad-lib
I just improv that, yeah.
Damn!
I kind of realised that's what's coming up.
I was like, I'm not interrupting. Let him cook.
Wake up, detectives. It's time to play a game.
What are we missing?
I start to think it's just another joke of our suspect. Some stupid game.
We need answers.
Hello? Is anyone there? This other side might be real after all.
Find her and bring her back so we can end the parallel experiment.
Ali? Ali?
When I accepted an apprenticeship at Strange Antiquities, I thought it would be easy. I was wrong. She doesn't look well. But what does she need? The items we stock are of an occult nature. Some are powerful, some are dangerous. Is this an evocant? It's on me to get this right. It has a stone of the earth. Well, that doesn't tell me much. Maybe the answer lies beyond these walls. Or perhaps it's hiding in some secret corner of the shop. Aha! This must be it. So then why do I have this sense of rising dread? Oh no.
The tide's rising. Wishlist Sunken Stones on Steam.
Well, thank me.
There was a few that are very Joe coded.
Yes.
games.
I mean, I feel like the entirety of Thinky Games is very Joe.
That's true. There's not one that you're like, no.
I wonder if there's a reason for that.
I mean, he who watches.
Yeah.
Now that stuck out for sure.
He Who Watches looks extremely cool. It's like dungeon crawler aesthetics with Portal/Zelda-like puzzles going on, like shooting the eyeballs and things like that to open doors. Very exciting. EMUUROM I'm very excited about as well.
Yes.
Some kind of like language decryption thing going on.
Yep.
And like there's some element of that which is like you're going around and scanning like the creatures and the environment and things like that. Gives it almost like a kind kind of Pokemon, like collecting animals type of thing going
Yeah,
on, which is
yep,
interesting.
absolutely.
How about for you? What were you interested in?
I mean, Strange Antiquities, just because I've played Strange Horticulture, it just looks like a bit more intense, to be honest, but in a good way. Like same as the first one, you'll be running a store where you're selling objects to people and need to help them with their problems, and maybe hopefully not curse them in the process, from what the trailer implies. So I'll definitely be all up in that. And again with you, He Who Watches just looks really interesting. But yeah, next up we've got a whole bunch of new trailers, starting off with something very exciting, so keep watching.
At Unified Megacorp, the customer's convenience is our utmost priority. The more we control, the smoother your experience. Unified storage, unified production, unified finance, unified media, unified data, unified protein, unified employment, healthcare, unified knowledge, unified universe. One mainframe. One Megacorp. Unified.
The Seat Taken, a logic puzzle game where you find the perfect spot for particular groups of people. So everyone loves a good sunny day in the park, except when there's bugs. So first, let's take a moment and see if we can get rid of them. Aria, no bugs, we got you. Let's have you read by this really cute pond, and there's a duck. I think that's gonna be perfect. Val has a lot going on. Doesn't like bubbles. Who doesn't like bubbles? Gianna doesn't like bubbles either. What's going on in this city where they don't like bubbles? Tio has sunscreen. Tio is just here to be kind to people, just wants to make sure people take care of their skin. We all love a Tio. We have specific spots for everyone to enjoy, and it looks like we have done it. Perfect.
We set sail on this new sea because there is new knowledge to be gained. The greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
It's dawn. Looks like the sun is trying to come out.
I needn't have bothered. We're not going to be around to see it.
Oh no! How come?
Because we're going inside the submarine.
Oh yeah. And this is the cauldron? The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
So Mortugo is alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I think there is a hiding place. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Hello Weavers, I'm Buddy, the head of marketing for Akupara Games, and today I'd like to introduce you to Echo Weaver, our upcoming Metroidvania from Moonlight Kids. Now, I understand what showcase I'm in. I understand that players watching this are looking for something to tickle the whole gray matter. So, you might be asking yourself, Buddy, what in the world is a Metroidvania? If a Metroidvania is a game where acquiring different gear or upgrades allows you to progress in new and unique ways, a Metroidvania is a game where all you need to acquire is knowledge. And that, my friends, is the core conceit of Echo Weaver. If you know how to activate the Weaver's special abilities, you can do that. And the question is, can you figure that out? Because in Echo Weaver, you're stuck. Not just in place, but in time. The colony of Provenance has been overrun in mutated zombie cyborgs and a cult of the apocalypse. And at the beginning of each cycle, you only have minutes to live, represented here by the display on the top of your screen. You have to figure out how to progress in that time limit or you're done for. That's it. There's nothing random, nothing procedurally generated. This isn't a roguelike. It's a time loop puzzle for you to figure out. The loop will reset every time. New cycles, same challenges, but this time faster, better, smarter. Especially because time is a resource you can both gather and spend. There are barriers to your progress that you can only pass by having enough time to sacrifice at them. Run out of time, you get blocked, and it's over. But once you figure out the secrets, all the little tricks, every tiny advantage you can eat out of Provenance's collapse, then you might have a chance at progress. And progress is the only thing that's going to save you. You'll be able to catch Echo Weaver day one on Game Pass, and you'll be able to catch the demo as well soon enough. For now, join the Moonlight Kids Discord for all things Echo Weaver, and I wish you all the best of luck in the loop. Thank you to Thinky Games for hosting us. Cheers.
Echo Weaver is super exciting. I played the demo of it, and it's like Yeah, it does have some like action and dexterity and stuff, which most Thinky games don't tend to have. But it has this like time loop thing, and it's interesting because it's a really short time loop. It's like you begin with like just a minute, and you gradually like powering up and getting more and more time. And then the discoveries you make, like the knowledge that you gain, it really is like a proper Metroidvania where you just like learn things you can do that you didn't know you could do before, and it just makes you like way more powerful. And then within that like 1 minute, you can do like way more stuff. Very, very cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I think another one for me is This Seat Taken by our friends over at Wholesome Games. Lovely to see Jenny as well. Hi, Jenny! I played the demo for Is This Seat Taken. It's just a really relaxing puzzle game where, like Jenny said, you're just organising people and their pet peeves, and they don't want to be near someone who's stinky or someone who's loud, and I can totally relate to that. And it just looks really laid back, relaxing. There's not a lot of stakes, so Echo Weaver and Is This Seat Taken, love that those two are in our showcase together, for sure.
And super exciting to see the first ever trailer for 868 Back, which is a sequel to 868 Hack, which is like a super deep and intricate strategy tactics game. It's going to be amazing. Michael Bro is probably one of the best game designers there is, and so people should look out for that for sure. So, as we mentioned before, this Thinky Direct is kicking off the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase, who share our goal of spreading their love of puzzle games with everybody. So we'd like to take a moment to say thanks to the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase team and to the organisers Draknek and Friends.
Yes, a big thanks to them, and we're delighted to be joined by Alan Hazelden to share some exciting information about their wonderful games and a couple of new exciting trailers of their own.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to Thinky Direct and the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. I'm Alan, the head Draknek at Draknek and Friends. We're an award-winning developer and publisher of lovingly crafted puzzle games and the organisers of the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. Here's a reminder of some of the great games we've been involved with. If you enjoyed that last game, Bonfire Peaks, we're incredibly excited to reveal that today, the DLC Lost Memories Part 2 and 3 are out now. Here's your first look at it. Last but not least, we've got a brand new trailer reveal of our next game, Spooky Express. It's an approachable successor to Cosmic Express, where you have to stay on track to avoid a grave problem. Here's a first look.
Very cute. That's really cool.
Very exciting.
Yes!
Yeah, Spooky Express, that's going to be very exciting. Cosmic Express was an amazing game, and they've done Sokobond Express as well, now Spooky Express.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, whole new mechanics going on, very interesting. And Bonfire Peaks Part 2, Part 3 of the DLC are out.
Yes!
Holy moly. Finally we get to see what Parts 2 and 3 are like. I saw buttons on boxes. They put buttons on boxes. What are they doing?
Yeah, that is very exciting. It's a long time coming, but it's here.
Indeed, very much.
And that brings us to the end of our first Thinky Direct. A big thank you to Destiny Cleveland and her team for helping us produce the event. And make sure to catch the credits in just a moment. And they've all done a wonderful job.
If you'd like to know more about some of the games you've just seen, keep watching, as I'll be streaming them in just a moment, so you can watch me struggle with puzzles and try and solve them and all that stuff.
And if you loved today's showcase, please check out thinkygames.com and join our Discord.
And join everything else. We've got a newsletter. We can just join everything. Just do everything Thinky Games. We'd love to have you part of the community. That is all from us for now. Thank you for watching, and happy thinking. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.